Hello, guys. This is the Original Gamer oh 06. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing fine, and today is another review. Now, before I go in, I want to say, if you guys are new to my channel, please subscribe. Give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. So, if you know someone who is into these things, please mention me to them. Send my link, show them my YouTube channel, try to spread this. I would really appreciate if you do that. It helps me out a lot. So without further ado, let's get on with the review, shall we? And today we are doing A Song of Ice and Fire, the graphic novel version. I think this is our first video of doing my comic book review. So exciting. So let's get into it. And we're going to start with, now these are split into or at least the first one, A Game of Thrones, is split into four parts, and this is Volume One. I love the gloss and the beautiful red. You get the Raven, and I believe this is Eddard Stark. You see George R. Martin, A Game of Thrones, Volume One. You have the number one right there in the back of it. And I think this is where, the Stark family go to, that's them going to King's Landing. And this is published by Dynamite. For those who don't know what they make, they did the Shadow comics and Vampirella and many more. And the artwork is done by Alex Ross, one of my favorite artists of all time. That guy knows how to draw. He did a really good some art. Uh, I didn't. Now that I think about it, I used to have a book, but nothing but Alex Ross's work. Sadly, I don't have it anymore. I lost it or something. But yeah, he did the cover of the issues. Uh, it's adapted by Daniel Abraham, art by Tommy Patterson, colors by Ivan Nunes, lettering by Marshall Dillon, and of course, original series cover art by, like I said, Alex Ross and Mike S. Miller, and it's Bantam Books, New York. Uh, Now, of course, I've already did my review for the books, but I'm going to go ahead and read this to you guys. It says, uh, you read the books, you watched the hit series on HBO. Now acclaimed novelist Daniel Abraham and illustrator Tommy Patterson bring George R. R. Martin's epic fantasy masterwork, A Game of Thrones, to majestic new life in the pages of this full-color graphic novel. Of the initial 6 issues of the graphic series, this is the first volume in what is sure to be one of the most coveted collaborations of the year. Winter is coming. Such is the stern motto of House Stark, the northernmost of the fiefdoms that owe allegiance to King Robert Baratheon and far off King's Landing. There, Eddard Stark of Winterfell rules in Robert's name. There his family dwells in peace and comfort. His proud wife Catelyn, his sons Robb, Brennan, and Rickon, his daughters Sansa and Arya, and his bastard son Jon Snow. Far to the north, behind the towering wall, lie savage wildlings and worse, unnatural things relegated to mist during the centuries-long summer, but providing all too real and all too deadly in the turning of the season. Yet a more immediate threat lurks to the south, where Jon Arryn, the hand of the king, has died under mysterious circumstances. Now Robert is riding north to Winterfell, bring his queen, the lovely but cold Cersei, his son, the cruel, uh, vainglorious Prince Joffrey, and the quaint brothers Jaime and Tyrion of the powerful and wealthy house Lannister, and the first of swordsmen without equal, the second a dwarf whose stunted stature belied a brilliant mind. All are heading for Winterfell in a fateful encounter that will change the course of kingdoms. Meanwhile, across the narrow sea, Prince Viserys, heir of the fallen house Targaryen, which once ruled all of Westeros, schemes to reclaim the throne with an army of barbarian Dothraki, whose loyalty he will purchase in the only coin left to him, his beautiful yet ancient sister Daenerys. So now, of course, if you read the book, you've seen the show, you're in the story. Uh, I'll kind of show you the graph and all that. Yeah, and here's the Dynamite logo. And of course, each volume, like I said, is 6 issues. Uh, I think these first came out to 2000. Okay, I got right here. September 21st, 2000 to July 30th, 2014. Now, so yeah, it's been out for a while. Oh, and here's Tyrion. Kind of get a good look. Hang on. Now, I know it doesn't look like Peter, but keep in mind this is based on the book version, not the TV show. So, different look. This is how he looked in the book. So, a lot of you guys probably not used to it because most of us watch the show instead. Uh, and of course, you got Eddard Stark. This is issue 1. Now, again, I think these are done by Alex Ross, and the White Wood, those just the tree, and then the people, the Night's Watch. If you guys, watch the show, know what happens to them. Uh, let's see, get a better picture of, yeah, the White Walker. Love the artwork in these books. They did a really good job. Uh, and this is where they find their dire wolf pups, the Starks. And this is again, now this is the book first, so you're not used to it, but this is Theon. I know in the show his hair is red and curly, but this is Theon the book. This is how he looks. And you got uh Bran, Eddard Stark, uh see if I can find Jon Snow. Hang on. Uh Jon Snow and Theon are almost similar, but Theon's hair is like just straight, and Jon Snow is kind of like wavy, not necessarily curly, but not a good picture. But that's Jon Snow right there. So yeah, and you got uh right there. That's Rob. It's just beautiful artwork. I mean, And there's Daenerys and her brother, Viserys, I think they pronounce his name. As you can see, she has purple eyes, just like how it was described in the book. Because, Targaryens, that's how they look. Uh, and there's Drogo, played by Jason, the same guy who played in Aquaman. I haven't seen Aquaman, but I heard it was good. I gotta watch that. And the cover of issue 2. Yeah, just beautiful, beautiful artwork. And here's Robert Baratheon. As you can see, this crown has antlers. That wasn't in the show, but in the book, that's how he looks. That's him. Uh, now, I'm not going to every page because it'll take too long. But there's a Ghost, Jon Snow's direwolf. Yeah, you could probably tell this is where we had that feast after the king arrived to Winterfell. Here's a better look at Jon Snow. And of course, that's Tyrion. That's him talking to Jon Snow. I think it's when they were talking about, hey, you should join the Night's Watch or whatever. Uh, oh, even a better picture of Jon Snow. Now, of course, not surprised that it does have nudity in it, so you know, don't recommend it to get for your kids unless you trust them. Uh, yeah, there's the narrative drug. I guess that's when they get married. So trying to find like Jamie or someone, but yeah, it's but anyway, it's okay. There's the woman, the Green Dress. That's Cersei Lannister, and then you got Jamie, and then I think even this ball in the back of it. It's got what do you call it? Cutting room. Another good picture. Jon Snow and tearing a wall. This is after Jon Snow joins the Night Watch. And of course, you got like artwork in the back. Just a bunch of stuff. But anyway, That's part one of Game of Thrones. And then we have part two or volume two. And now you see this is green. And you have the number two right there. The back of it. I believe that's King's Landing. I think. Yeah. You may not see it, but that looks like Ned Stark. And these prices I forgot to mention is $20. That sounds about right because I bought all these on Amazon and they're like $20 a piece. So yeah, just more artwork. There's Tyrion at the wall dancing. We're on the table in front of the Night Watch. Oh, and there's Arya's dance master when she's training how to use the sword. And there's sirens going off. Yeah. Yeah, it's normal, because my street where I live is a shortcut, that way they can get to whatever happened, a wreck or something caught on fire, and they use the street as a shortcut. So if you heard that, I apologize. This is interesting. I think it was mentioned, but I don't think they ever showed it in the TV show. These were from the like the White Walkers, whatever, it's like their pets or something like bugs, giant spiders. Yeah, there's Terry on the battle. Trying to see if I can find Tywin, but don't know if I can find them. Oh, and Catelyn's sister, I forgot her name now. From the Moon Door, that boy. Uh, Actually, in the book, she described being chubby, and this is how she looks. Because in the TV show, she's real skinny, but this is how she looks in the books. Trying to find Tywin, uh, Jamie's and Tyrion and Cersei's dad, but he may not be in this volume. Anyway, yeah, he had like rough sketches. So that's part two. And then volume three, the gray. I could have sworn it was blue, but now I look at it and it's gray. You got Arya and the back. and the spine. Number 3, you can see right there. So yeah, I want to say there's 20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So 19, 20, 20. I think there's 24 issues altogether. This right here is issues 13 through 18. And just more stuff, you know. Uh oh yeah. I remember this scene from the show. Anybody recognize that? That was a weird scene. That's where she eats that. That's a horse's heart. She has to eat it. Probably like a tradition or something. I can't remember now. So okay. And there's the dance master. This is where they're getting attacked. This is when they brought in the dead, you know, and they come back to life. You can see you can't really see it, but he's got uh blue eyes. I think this is at this point. This is where Josh Snow gets was it a long claw? I think. That's really bugging me. I can't find Tywin. Oh, here's our the dragon eggs. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you're a huge fan of the series, you know, I do recommend getting this. You know, this is really great to have in your collection if you're a huge fan like me. Uh, you know, yeah, King Joffrey. Nobody likes him. He's a brat. But yeah, that's volume 3. And then volume 4 and the final part of the first, you know, part of the series. And it's like a gold color. As you know, they're all ravens too, by the way. Here's a spine, number 4 right there. And the back of it. And actually, this is a good shot of the Iron Throne. If you notice, it's got huge steps leading up to it. See, that's one of the differences between the book version and the show. Because the show, the Iron Throne is just right there, right? But in the books, it actually has long steps. You had to go up it and then sit down. But this is what it looks like right here. This is what you're seeing is the book version of the Iron Throne. So, yeah, that's it right there. And I believe it's the same people, same artwork, you know, artists and all that. Uh, No, this time it's colors by Sandra Molina and Ivan Nunes, and then the original series cover art by Mike S. Mills. So I guess Alex Ross left at some point. And this covers issues 19 through 24. And of course, page 183 has the making of it. So yeah, again, great artwork. Uh, yeah, now if you can't, this is a spoiler alert if you guys haven't seen the show or read the books, but everyone should be familiar with this. Yeah, when I first saw that, I was really shocked. I mean, poor Sean Bean, he's always getting killed off. So here's a good shot of Jon Snow's sword, Longclaw. So, yeah. And of course, like I said, it has the making of it. Oh, if I can find it. And this is where I'm going to cover it up because there's a little nudity in it. But this is where the dragons are born. Now you can see her hair is zinged on. She's bald. Because in the TV show, she still has her hair after she burned herself, when the dragons hatch at the end of the first season. But in the books, her hair zings off, which makes more sense, because fire. So, yeah. So that's it for Game of Thrones. Now, on to the next one in the book series, A Clash of Kings. And yes, they did a graphic novel version of this as well. Clash of Kings, Volume 1. I like this cover, like someone playing chess. Because if you think about it, the whole series is like a giant chessboard. People making their moves, their strategies and stuff. And this is like a purple color. Might be hard to see on y'all's end. The spine, volume 1 there. And instead of the raven, if you notice, it's a crown. And the back of it, I believe that's Melisandre, that sorcerer, that the girl in the red dress, that's with Stannis Baratheon. I believe that's her. Yeah, for the first time, I think we see Stannis. Yeah, here's a good picture. That's her. That's Stannis. His daughter with the scale, like a disease, and her jester. I forgot his name. Patches, something like that. And I believe, let's see. Okay, so it's adapted by Lantry Q. Walker, art by Mel Ruby, colors by Ivan Nunes, lettering by Simon Bowland, original series cover art by Mike S. Miller, and colors by Nanjan Jamburi. So again, Alex Ross is not with them. Uh, like I said, it's Dynamite, and this is issues 1 through 8. You have your cover gallery, page 179. So yeah, a little bit of artwork's a little bit different, I think, but it's just Jon Snow and Sam. Now this is a little different. It actually tells you the character's chapter, kind of in the books. It lets you know which character you're reading, because the Game of Thrones did not have that. The comic book, but this one does. So I thought that was interesting. Yeah, see, by now he's got facial hair. Tyrion's got a beard now. Uh, what are you doing? My cat's trying to steal the spotlight. What? uh, oh, and the one I forgot to mention, and I might have mentioned this in the book for review. Tyrion's eye has different eye colors. See, that wasn't in the show either. So yeah, and Arya, I believe that's Robb Stark. As you guys read the books, you've seen the shows, you're pretty much familiar with this as well. I mean, the story hasn't changed. Uh, it's really good. I mean, it's reading these. It's like you're watching the book version. So that's part one of Clash of Kings, and next to volume 2. Hang on. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Making a mess. Sorry about that. So, and then volume 2, Clash of Kings. And this is more like a dark orange color. There's a cover for it. Yeah, once again, adapted by Landry Q. Walker. And the spine. And you get the back of it. And this covers issues 9 through 16. And just like the first part, it's got character names Bran. And there's the cover issue. Now you got Hodor. There he is with Bran and his dire wolf. And sadly, this is, for now, this is the latest one. I don't know if they're gonna make a volume 3 because, Game of Thrones, I just, went over. If you know that it was split into 4 volumes. I'm assuming they're doing that uh, with all the parts. This is Branch Nightmare, by the way. The Three-Eye Raven. But yeah, this is the latest one. I don't know if Volume 3 is gonna happen. This came out, I believe, 2019. And yeah, I don't know if the series died or, you know, are they I mean, are we getting more? Are they still doing this? I don't know because, I've been looking it up every day almost, see if they're coming out with any more, but I don't know. So this may be all we're getting. And you can get this digital. You go to comiXology.com or whatever it's called. If you don't have room for your shelf to buy the physical copies, and they're not expensive. I mean, they're still like 20 something dollars. Good price. And I think they're all hardcover. Anyway, I don't think there's a paperback trade version of these, but yeah. So I just don't know if they're gonna make any more or not. I'm disappointed. And once again, we get another good look at the Iron Throne. There's Tyrion sitting there. And there's the Hound, Sir Clegane, whatever his name is. So yeah, I mean, not going to details uh, of the story because I mean, if you guys want to know the story, you can you can watch my review of the book series. The storyline is the same as a comic version. It's just like I said, uh, it's like you're watching a cartoon version. When I read these, it feels like I'm watching the cartoon version of the book, which is really nice. Why I like it so much. And of course, the man himself. Sorry. But anyway, that's it. That is all the graphic novels to date as for now. Let's get the big thing. So yeah. Again, I just don't know if they're gonna make any more or not. I hope they do. If they do, yeah, you bet I will buy them and I will do a review on it. So sorry I didn't really talk a whole lot when I put through the pages. It's hard to hold it up. I need to make it better where I can just lay it down and so you guys, y'all can just watch me turn the pages like other video. I gotta figure out how to do that. So but anyway, that's the comic book version, the graphic novel version of A Song of Ice and Fire. What do you guys think? Have you read it? If not, I highly recommend checking it out. Even though it's not finished. I mean, again, I don't know if we're getting any more issues or not. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think. Which one's your favorite? Do you prefer the show, TV, the comic book version? Yeah, let me know down in the comments below. What do you think? What do you like about the comic? If you read the comics, I really do. Like I said, I'm known to repeat myself, But reading those comics, it's like I'm literally watching the book version instead of the TV show. So, anyway, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is Richard Gamer 06 signing out. I'll see you guys later. Bye.